Okay, take 4, because I keep getting my French wrong. So Isabelle is here visiting me, and we're having a 24-hour French lesson. Je vais améliorer le français.
Bravo, Adi.
Okay, merci beaucoup, Isabelle. I just said I am going to make my French better. I hope that's what I said. Okay, we're having a bit of a sewing lesson, and we're trying to make tablecloths. So we got some fabric, and we're just kind of teaching ourselves how to use the machine. Not particularly successfully, but we're doing it. We're doing it. So, anyhow, all right, we have drywall happening. It is happening up here. All right, the piece of equipment that they need doesn't work. If your piece of drywall is vertical, it only works if it's horizontal. So because we're putting these up vertically, it doesn't really work. So they're kind of fudging it.
Comme tout à l'heure, tu te mets là-bas, je vais passer mon côté. Ouais, vas-y. Baisse un peu, baisse. Ok, monte. Vas-y. Attends, il y a de la marge. Là. Attends, vas-y.
Do you want me to hold one side while you get the nails?
Attends, tire un peu vers toi. J'ai trop d'angle. T'as trop d'angle? J'ai trop d'angle là. Alors attends, faut que je découpe. Ah ok. Attends, baisse-le. Ouais. Baisse-le toi d'abord.
Too long.
Ok. Allez, là tu peux tirer vers toi un peu. Attends, je vais mettre la main. Voilà. Et là, tire vers toi. Encore un peu. Moi je peux pas plus là. Ah, attends. Tu touches là? Attends, je suis pas bien. Voilà. Attends. Doucement, doucement. Non, je sais. Attends, il faut que tu tires un tout petit peu vers toi. Ouais, je veux toujours bloquer là. Attends, vas-y. Ah, tu bloques un peu encore. Il y a un peu trop de...
All right, with a little extra help from the Châtelain, we got it.
Avec le copain de ma mère, je me suis mis quelques-unes dans les doigts.
Okay, I'm on a hunt for shop vac, which Frenchman was taken away from me. I think it must be up in the attic where they were working on the drywall. So here I go. Up the ladder. Oh, I hate going up the ladder. God. Okay. Well, this will be a good opportunity to see the drywall. I'm gonna have to duck here. I've got a platform. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. And no shop vac after all that. But, oh, that's looking pretty good. They've got the whole, oh wow, almost all of it done. So, that is looking lovely. But, after all that, they had to rig this machine up so that they could use it to hold the drywall up. And it doesn't go sideways. So they had to add these pieces of board to it so that they could use it. All right, where could the shop vac be? Whew. All right. Dang it. We've got a patch to make in the floor where there was some rotten wood. And then we obviously have to add some more wood in there. But all of this is going to be built out by like 10 centimeters. And this is where we're going to be on the outside digging another trench for another French drain to try and keep this drier. It's much drier than it was, so it's way better. But you can kind of see. And then this part obviously is the original cliff wall. So there we go. Okay, onward, I guess. I have to duck under this again. I can't figure it. I might have to text him to find out where it is. Looked everywhere. Just also, you can see the French drain that we've created here as well, with the pipe going under it, going under. Oops, get my finger out of the way. So the yellow pipe going under, and then it's all covered in rock. And then it will have another layer of cement over it. So there we go. Typical me, didn't think to look to see if he just brought it back. Of course he did. He is a good French man. All right, so I have finished the tops of all of the trim bits. So I'm going to do the bottoms now. So now comes the heavy duty vacuuming, get these floors cleaned up a bit, and then I'll start doing the bottoms. And then I'll get to do the color. I think that will be fun and satisfying. Okay, here I go. Okay, I just have to show you this room because it's just so pretty right now with the sun streaming in. So I sort of started from the doors, doing the lower half of the doors. So I got along here and all along here, but even just that little amount of white, somehow it's popping the whole room. It's just making it feel brighter. It's amazing, the difference. So I decided it was kind of a toss-up. Over here, the baseboards are like the darker color, which would ultimately be this color up here. But I have decided to make them blend in with the white because it felt like the surrounding is white. Obviously, this chair rail is white, so this surrounding is white. So it felt like, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. So then it stood to reason that the baseboard should be white. Now, that said, there is 2 levels to the baseboard, so I could just make this white and then make that the dark. So that's still a possibility if I don't keep going. But for some reason, I think I just felt like that would just be too much, so I just decided to keep it all white. But I'm sure I'll have some opinions on YouTube about that. For the second time this week, my heater has gone off and I can't get it back on, and it's making me insane. So there, it seems to not want to light. And the other day, Tomas took this piece off and shook it around and tried to get the dust out of it. It's like a big, huge blow dryer, but it's basically the igniter. Man, it's stupid. So there you go. Why is this machine so overly complicated? Just why? Okay, I have to put this back too. Put the phone down to get it back in. Okay, on top of that, I don't seem to have many pellets left. Feels like I shouldn't be empty already, but there you go. So now I have to push this button to turn it off. It takes 10 minutes just to turn itself off, and you have to come down and to push it again. And it takes another 10 minutes to turn itself back on again. Okay, so now it's doing its cycle to turn itself off. And so I'm gonna have to come back down in 10 minutes and try and turn back on again. And hope that it goes on by itself. And that's all I can do. It makes me insane. All right, well, let's turn it back on in a few 10 minutes. The thing has lit. So we're back in business, but we'll see. I don't know why it keeps going off. That's really the issue. Oh, this thing is so annoying. So I made this decision today that I needed a little studio. So I'm using the cuckoo room, to turn it into a little studio. So it's just kind of cute. It doesn't get used really for anything except if I oversell my retreats. This is maybe where one of the teachers stays, the yoga teacher. So yeah, so I think I'm going to go and get a little table to kind of be next to the easel here and hit the amuse, and yeah, it'll be kind of a sweet little room. It's got lots of light, and it'll be my temporary studio until I get my atelier in the cottage. Okay, I'm back at Emu's and looking for a table. And there's definitely some armoires here as well. There's lots of potential tables, but I don't want anything horribly ugly. I do have to look at it every day, so I don't want just any old thing. And there are some pretty ugly tables. Alright. Don't know. These all seem kind of too big. Serious dining tables. Alright. I think I'm going to strike out today. Okay, so further to setting up my little studio in the cuckoo room, I asked Vince and Michael, my neighbors down the road, if they had an old table that I could use. So they had this in one of their buildings. It's nothing very exciting, but I think it'll do. So I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit and get it up in the room. So maybe this afternoon I'll even start painting, like art painting, not room painting.
When your world ain't going right and the struggle dims your shine, I'll be a gold mine. Back to back, I got you and you got me. Dream team, stick together and make history.
All right, I think I got it pretty much set up. And yeah, I think it will do for now. I'm still on the hunt for a proper canvas cloth, but all the ones they make here are like 3 meters by 4 meters. They're gigantic. I need one that's like, I don't know, 2 meters by 2 meters. They don't seem to make that. Anyhow, here we are. It's time to start painting, I think. Exciting. Okay, I just opened the first of the uber cheap. They were like probably €2 canvases. They're really thin and pretty lame-o, but anyway, it'll be fun just to use them to practice on. And yeah, I guess I need to invest in some decent canvases again. It's like having to get all set up here. And if you guys are painters and you know about paint, particularly acrylics, finding golden brand paints, which I usually paint with, is really difficult. So I'm trying out these Liquitex. They're okay. I mean, I have some of them at home, but this seems to be what's prevalent here. And I have a few other types that I've been trying, but a lot of them are they're just not golden. What can I tell you? I'm a golden girl. I'm a golden goose. So I don't know quite what to do about that, but there you go. All right, I've just run down for a couple more supplies: paper towel, a garbage pail, and there's no time like the present. Here we go.
Golden wonderland, when we're hand in hand, our sisterhood turns bad into good. Golden wonderland, when we take the stand, our sisterhood helps the common good. We are stronger, getting stronger every day. We are braver, getting braver in every way. When you can't seem to win the fight.
All right, well, that's where I'm going to stop for now. I'm hungry. So this is the close-up. Yeah, it's got some work. It's got a ways to go, I think, but yeah, I kind of like parts of it, I guess. I'm finding it easier to just try and stick to a limited color palette, because I tend to get a little crazy over the top with all the colors, and then they get me all mixed up. So I'm going to practice with just this color palette for now and see where it takes me. Maybe I'll add some black, but we'll see.
And you're counting endless nights. I'll be a touchdown.